Put the shoe on the other foot, I was told. If we replaced Black, Latino, Asian, Native American with white, there would be severe outrage. But when Democrats do it, when leftists do it, when you're trying to help up a underprivileged minority, which, I mean, the Asian part is really debatable nowadays given given what's going on there with their admission rates. I won't even get into that. But generally, from what I understand, factoring in someone's race in decision-making is racist. All right. Well, let's hear what the Biden-Harris transition team has to say about business owners and race. Maybe they have some good ideas.
Our focus will be on small businesses on Main Street that aren't wealthy and well-connected, that are facing real economic hardships through no fault of their own. Our priority will be Black, Latino, Asian, and Native American-owned small businesses, women-owned businesses, and finally, having equal access to resources needed to reopen and rebuild. But we're going to make a concerted effort to help small businesses in low-income communities, in big cities, small towns, rural communities that have faced systemic barriers to relief. Think of the mom-and-pop owner with a couple of employees who can't pick up the phone and call the banker, who doesn't have a lawyer, an accountant, to help them through this complicated process, to know if they're even qualified, or who simply didn't know where this relief was available in the first place.
So hold on. No, hold on. Are we assuming that Black and Latino, Asian, Native American people these are the ones who don't have access to those resources, and just white males just have access to those resources? All right, continue. You have my attention.
When we brought Detroit back off its knees. And as we saw in this morning's job report, restaurants, bars, and hospitality industry have been slammed by this virus. We're going to direct relief to those businesses.
I don't think they're really slammed by this virus. The virus isn't shutting down the restaurants. It's not the virus shutting down the restaurants that's causing them to be slammed. Okay? It's the government. Let's be honest here. I'm going to back up a little bit here.
Direct relief to those businesses and others that have been so badly hit the hardest. We owe them that support to help them get through the other side of this crisis.
So, we cripple the businesses, and then we give them support if they follow our terms and conditions to get support, obviously. And preferential treatment to Black, Latino, Asian, Native American small-owned businesses, women-owned businesses. My analysis is this is racist because they're putting a priority on races arbitrarily when he really should be focusing on class, maybe the poor people, the businesses that are going out of business, perhaps. The ones that are well off, that are still operating, that are essential, they don't need relief. So, in conclusion, the Biden-Harris transition team is advocating for racial-based policies, and it's quite scary. These are the same people. I mean, we have our current CDC advocating for saying that certain racial groups should get the vaccine first. That may or may not be a medical choice, but we are getting racialized policies in terms of health. Just imagine if we had a nationalized healthcare system. So if you guys like this type of commentary and content, leave a like down below, subscribe, share with your friends. Radically Moderate live streams out of here.